Eddie Hearns, Matchroom promotion. Nobody ever thought with me and old Eddie would be working together. So this is an ultimate surprise right here.
Who would have thought? But Deontay Wilder is now a Matchroom fighter, at least for one fight. So he's been drafted in by Matchroom to face Zhang Zhilei on the 5 vs 5 card, which is going to be the 1st of June in Saudi Arabia. So that card also supports the undisputed fight between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. So 2 heavyweight fights. I'll cover the Wilder-Zhang fight in this video, and then Daniel Dubois and Filip Hrgovic in another. But I had to note with some irony with Deontay Wilder signing on for Matchroom, because all the bad blood, all the water that's flowed under the bridge, I'm sure for some of the more fanatical, demented Deontay Wilder fanatics, that this will be going down like a cup of cold sick. But at the end of the day, when you take away all the bravado, all the chat, it's all about money. Even Deontay Wilder always says it's a business. So money makes the world go round. So Deontay Wilder is now a Matchroom fighter. So I had a bit of a chuckle with that, because I know that there would have been some people losing their minds given some of what's gone on all the way back to, what was it, 2017, and obviously the undisputed fight falling through in 2018. And a lot of comments since with the failed Deontay Wilder to DAZN deal a couple of years later. But let's face it, this fight here, the Saudis, they're sort of greasing the wheels with all that cash, and we're getting good fights like this. Make no mistake, this is a good fight. 2 huge punches, and someone's going to get knocked out. I think that is the reality. Zhang Zhilei, big puncher. He's been dropping guys left, right, and centre. Deontay Wilder, he's been knocking guys out his whole career. And in fact, this might actually be the biggest puncher that Deontay Wilder has faced in his career. So there's a lot of danger with this fight. And Zhang being one of the taller fighters that Wilder has faced, and certainly with power, it's going to present some problems for Wilder, especially if he fights like he did against Joseph Parker, where he called himself in the week of the fight a new nickname, the Sleep Doctor, but all he did was put himself to sleep and fans and barely threw any punches. He's going to have to really be on it in this fight. And he had described in the press conference, and actually the first few comments from Wilder, it was almost like there was a bit of a down buzz going on. But he's really sort of said, this is it. It's all on the line.
And come the night of the fight, we'll see if I got it or not. This fight, I'm holding it as my last stance, my last chance, and that's what I'm taking it accordingly as,
And he also spoke about having some struggles and losing some people in recent years and losing his passion for the sport. But he said that is coming back.
It's enough of the talking. I even told my team, I don't want to hear how good I look, I am, this and this. I'm not going to even be posting too much this time around, because I mean business. I can feel the desire and the sensation in my heart again. That hunger, that monster, that beast is coming back.
So you got to say, this is a really interesting and intriguing fight, because both these guys are in the sort of final chapter of their career. But with the Saudis and these big cards, big fights that are being put on, if you keep winning, you stay on. You stand to gain millions and millions and millions of dollars. But even in a loss, and if you put in a good performance, it's not exactly all over. As we saw, Zhang Zhilei was coming off a loss to Joseph Parker. In a fight where he dropped Joseph Parker twice, he just ran out of gas and couldn't throw enough punches down the stretch to take enough rounds to secure the decision. So Zhang has been a big winner in the past couple of years with taking opportunities. And this here, we had been told that we were going to get Zhang Zhilei versus Joseph Parker, the rematch. But about a month or so ago, it started to get rumors that this fight was going to get made, and then Dillian Whyte was called out by Joseph Parker online. So I think many of us at that point figured that perhaps the Saudis or the promoters had gotten involved and had different ideas for the next fights. So Zhang Zhilei, Deontay Wilder, is it a 50-50? Is it who lands first? Zhang Zhilei is a very accurate puncher. He knows how to deliver that left hand from the southpaw stance. Deontay Wilder, we've seen him at a high level versus Luis Ortiz a couple of times, but it took him rounds to figure Luis Ortiz out. And in both fights, he was dropping a lot of them. And in the first fight against Luis Ortiz, all the way back, was it 2017, 2018? You had Deontay Wilder hurt in the first round, 7th round of that fight. I think if it's a case that Zhang Zhilei lands first, he could switch Deontay Wilder's lights off. But obviously the reverse is true. And with Wilder having sort of indicated in that clip that we played before, he doesn't want to hear his team, amping him up. He just wants to have a situation where he's training well and he's going into the fight fully prepared, knowing that this could be, if he doesn't perform, one of, if not the last big opportunity of his career. But if he puts on a good performance, win or lose, seemingly some of these guys can come again based off the effort that they put in. But Wilder and Zhang, someone is getting knocked out here, and I'm here for it. I like this fight. This is a good fight. Slightly unexpected. If you'd have said a year or two ago, Zhang Zhilei and Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia, I definitely wouldn't have believed you. But obviously, here we are, 2024, and this is the fight we have for the 1st of June. I'm looking forward to it. How about you? What are you expecting? What does Wilder and Zhang have to do? Is Deontay Wilder, are we going to see a continuation of the lack of performance from the Parker fight? Or will he bounce back? Does he have one big performance left in him? Can he stop Zhang and march on towards something bigger and better? Drop a comment loud enough and hit like, hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Boxing_squared. I'm out.